With this leader, Turn on the Charm threatens to blow it wide open. Karen's Honor is underway while wide on the course. Then Princess Tenko. They're all 5 lengths behind Turn on the Charm with an eighth of a mile to go. Turn on the Charm made a bold bid around the far turn, and now she's 4 in front. Karen's Honor continues to chip away at the margin with Dot Marie third, but Turn on the Charm is close to home on a clear lead. Karen's Honor is up into second. Turn on the Charm in front. The course past the 5/16. James Aloysius from between horses, not far now along the rail. Stat 3 wide, double clutches into 4th, driven 5th, Lord of War. They're at the top of the stretch. Inside, not far now. He has something in the tank here. He's still in front. From the outside, Stat from between horses, James Aloysius. Less than an eighth to go. James Aloysius striding forward, and he takes a narrow lead. James Aloysius well prepared off the extended layoff to win by a length. The outside, Outperform given the green light. He's in the blue and orange encircling horses. Here's Outperform with a bold bid on the outside. Talus looks for room. Onesto is outkicked as they straighten for home. 4 across the course with Outperform trying to go get Mr. Booma. In between horses is Talus. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Outperform down the center for a narrow lead. Talus fires through between horses, and he's got a shot at him. Here comes Talus at Outperform, but Outperform is up to the task. They run to the top of the stretch and they stack up 3 across the course. With rail position, Cozeras turns first on top while trying to shake free. Down the center, Adios Papa Chico back to third, Bernardo's Legacy. There's an eighth of a mile to go, and Cozeras is kicked well clear. The favorite's going to win here. Cozeras goes gate to wire under jockey Lionel Reyes to win by 5 in the end. Adios Papa Chico is up for second. To the top of the stretch with Cruisin' Man still ahead in front. From the outside, Crispy Cat is second. Ship the Goods is third. Winding up on the outside, that's 3-0. Looking for room, take care of business as they straighten for the drive. Off cover, Ship the Goods trying to track down Crispy Cat, who has a narrow lead. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Here comes Ship the Goods down the center for Irad Ortiz Jr. to take the lead. Crispy Cat is back to second, and it's Ship the Goods in front. Ship the Goods wins. Crispy as Inventing is made first run to take the lead. Quarter of a mile from home, Inventing has the lead a length and a quarter. Signal from Noise. The daughter of Varigate begins to hit high gear. These two now 4 ahead of a running on Peachy Weechy. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Signal from Noise driving forward to take the lead. Inventing is back to second. Peachy Weechy has a shot there for a second down the center, but Signal from Noise is clear at the 16th pole, and Signal from Noise is in front. Peachy Weechy is in a photo for second with They run past the 3/8 of a mile mark, and now there's racetrack for Dr. Zemph, and Gaffleone takes full advantage of it. He's in the clear now. Chuck Willis is the target. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and here comes Dr. Zemph on the outside to take on Chuck Willis, who cuts the corner, tries to fight him off. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Dr. Zemph now has to kick on, and he has the lead by a length and a half. Chuck Willis is second. Sky's Not Falling is now third. Slipstream between horses late, but welcome to USA. Welcome to Dr. Zemph. The doctor wins by 3 in the end.
The top of the stretch. Awesome Enough and Paco Lopez getting closer on the outside. Tap First looking for a seam down along the fence. They have just over a furlong left to go. Here's Awesome Enough right up on the outside of Woot. There it is. Tap First still looking for room. Runaway Tom continues to make progress. Excellent mark down toward the inside. A final 16th to go. Tap First coming through down on the inside of Awesome Enough to grab the lead. Tap First goes to the front. Awesome Enough back to second. Late run Runaway Tom. Tap First got it by 3.
Third, Beantown Baby. Red Cap works between horses. Sweet Madame Blue is next. Abuse of Power has a ton to do and not much time to do it as they straighten for home. Crowding out. Now less than a quarter from home on top, a length and a half. Here's Chrome Plated Heart. Here's Beantown Baby up the fence. Beantown Baby closing good ground along the rail. She's up to challenge for the lead. Final 16th of a mile. Beantown Baby gets through to win it. Beantown Baby beats Chrome Plated Heart.
As Skippy Longstocking goes to the front. Surly Furious, the new danger toward the inside. Tax swings out from third. The Red stalled out a touch on the far outside, trying to rally up toward the inside. His business model still has 3 or 4 lengths to find. Surly Furious hits the front. Skippy Longstocking right back at him. Tax down the outside, and business model continues to make up ground down at the fence. 16th to go. Skippy Longstocking in front now. Surly Furious back to second along with Tax. Skippy Longstocking going to win the Challenger, going away by 3.5 in the end. Scottish Star is still just in front. Shantasar up on the outside. Those two by the 3/16. Surprisingly dives toward the inside. In behind Temple City Terror, Rougier going to look for a seam down at the fence. Final 16th to go. Shantasar just in front. Digging in, Scottish Star is second. Shantasar, Scottish Star surprisingly down the outside. Shantasar and Irad going clear, though. Going to win the Hillsborough, a length and a half.
As they round the far turn, here's the move from Frank's Rockette, and she's front and center with a power sweep to the lead. There's a quarter of a mile left to go in the Hurricane Birdie, and Frank's Rockette is under cruise control with a 4-length lead. Our Adios Jersey battling fire on time, then Dry Faros and Colorful Mischief with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Take a look at her, folks. She's a high-quality filly. She's Frank's Rockette, and she's going to win the Hurricane Birdie in style. Geared down and posing for the picture, she won by 7. Our Adios Jersey.
Approaches a quarter mile left to go, is still in front, is drifting well off the rail, and Majority Partner is about to get the cue to kick for home. Patient Capital continues to pursue here up on the outside. Looney Seema's got some momentum as well. It's Majority Partner who's trying to find a final furlong here and gut it out. Celestial Moon is right there. Patient Capital starts to lunge as well. They approach the final 16th, 4 across the racetrack, and here comes Celestial Moon. Celestial Moon to the outside of Majority Partner who tries to come back. Celestial Moon, Majority Partner, Celestial Moon gets the victory over
They run to the top of the stretch, so Harry Time carries the favorite along with him, Far Bridge, but the bad news is neither one has any room yet. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Curly, Larry and Mo has the lead by 2.5. Harry Time's in the clear. Look at Far Bridge, knife between horses. Great ride, Jose Ortiz, as Far Bridge has hit the front, and this is all over. Far Bridge, he proves his last was no fluke, and he's a colt with a future. He wins by 4.
They approach a quarter mile left to go. Rosa Veloce reaches the top of the stretch, and what has she got? Rosa Veloce now kicks for home. It's Rosa Veloce. Continue to chase his Fuerte up on the outside from the back. Prodigy Doll is now making up some ground from third with Secret Love easy to bless. A furlong left to go. Rosa Veloce is opening up now by 4, 5 widening lengths. She's a New York bred, and she was fantastic in the correction. Rosa Veloce. Prodigy Doll up for
as they wind around that far turn. Just in behind them, Classic Car Wash starting to stoke the fires from fourth. A length and a half more back to Shesterkin. Tampa Trice is trying to get going with Mikey Bananas on the outside. They're both on the move, but they're both very wide as they come to the top of the stretch. A scramble here, Dreaming of Coda down the outside. Prairie Hawk. Classic Car Wash continues to make up ground down the center of the track. Here comes that big gray Tappet Trice right down the outside. Tappet Trice trying to mow down Classic Car Wash. Here comes Tappet Trice, and Tappet Trice going to go on to win the Tampa Bay Derby. Preparing for the oncoming challenge of Royalty Interest. Here's Royalty Interest out 3 deep to come after the leaders as they spin into the stretch. Between horses, Little Miss Moonlight. Royalty Interest down the outside, and Royalty Interest takes off for home. Justifiable Bell trying to run on with Volatility down the outside, but at the 16th pole, Royalty Interest is bounding clear. Royalty Interest and Irad Ortiz going to wrap up the card here. Festival Day, they win it by 3.5. Little Miss
There are several chances. I don't get it with a 3-wide bid, and Yellow Brick cuts the corner and comes through. Yellow Brick puts his head in front. I don't get it on the outside. Dazzle Me Silver in between them, and Castle Island, they're in the final furlong. I don't get it. Handridden to Yellow Brick. Yellow Brick, I don't get it. I don't get it. Takes the lead in the final stages. I don't get it. Takes care of business. Scores by 3/4 of a length.
Off the turn in the stretch drive, a la carte rallies to a narrow lead. Mr. Peaks fights back second. Last shift is flattening out third. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. A la carte trying to put away Mr. Peaks, who won't go away, but a la carte is just too much pony. A la carte at 1-5, he'll win, while confidently handled by 2 in the end. There's 1/4 of a mile left to go. Gypsy Chief makes the lead now, immediately taken on by Fearless Soldier on the outside. Trying to wind it up from the back, that's Right to Win, then Union Trail. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. Fearless Soldier out in the center of the race course, trying to kick on past Gypsy Chief. Check it up, game toward the rail. Final 16th of a mile, Fearless Soldier has the lead, and they can't get to him. He's 5-2, he's Fearless Soldier, and he's in front.